I'll say. With that being said, well, and the name that you brought up, JaVale McGee, made me think of something. JaVale had said one day on the podcast that playing with the Warriors, he played a role. But whenever
Mhm.
he was in LA, he had some of his career highs and some of his best numbers in LA. So tell me this, and this is just a quick question for you guys before we jump to the next topic. Would you rather be a guy that's in a system that wins a championship, or would you rather go somewhere and play and get your career highs, even though you've never been a star like that? You've never been a star. Would you rather go somewhere and get your career highs and just play however that team allows you to play?
This feels like the Robert Horry and Charles Barkley like conversation, where Robert Horry is like when somebody asks him like, "Would you rather have Charles Barkley career or your own?" He's like, "I'd rather have Charles." Like being a
Mhm.
star and being a guy somewhere, like yeah, I'd much rather be that. Like be a Hall of Famer just by on my own merit and not just be a part of some shit other shit. Yeah, I'd rather have that. But to that point, I don't want to be Kevin Martin. Whereas
Mhm.
like, I'm getting 25 a game, don't mean a fucking thing, you know. Or like a Kevin Love on the Timberwolves, where it's like where Charles Barkley for he always talked about looter and a riot. Like I don't want to be that.
What about you,
I
DC?
don't want to be honestly. All right, Robert Ory is a special case to me because I don't care what I don't care what nobody say. He his contributions deserve a Hall of Fame. I don't care because he's the reason why a lot of these stars have dynasties. He's the reason. His big shots are the reason why the Lakers three-peated. The reason the Spurs got a title. He helped Hakeem get them titles. So I feel like he ain't big shot by for nothing. I personally, I like Robert Ory's. I would like Robert Ory's career. Now, if you're talking about a different type of side piece, because Robert Ory is in a category of his own to me. Now, if you're talking
Mhm.
about just somebody just hopping from team to team just to be a role player and just to get championships, but nobody really thinks of my name, no. Because when you think about Robert Ory, his name come up on them championship teams because of his big shots. So if you want to think about just a role player that just hop from
I
team to
see it in
team,
Rob's face.
I see you,
I,
Rob. I see you,
Where you
Rob.
going with
but
this, Rob?
I think part of that is because of who he did it for. I don't think
Exactly.
if that nigga did it for like say I don't know the Indiana Pacers ain't never won that. I'm trying to think of another NBA champion, but like he did it for the Lakers. You do it for the Lakers, yeah, it's gonna be bigger. You're gonna be Big Shot Bob, but you do it for anybody else, I don't give a fuck. If he did it for Houston, if he just did it for Houston, or he did it
Mm,
for like if he just did it for Houston, San Antonio, like I don't
mm.
give a fuck. He did it for the Lakers, and that's really what it comes down to. Because like
I think it was from multiple. And I get it. One team, no, but for three different teams.
yeah, but I mean, I, but I'm saying like Robert Ory is even saying I would rather have a Hall of Famer's
I
career
get it.
versus my own. But
I get it.
and I can see both ways. It's I can see it both ways, but I'm like, nah, I'd rather be Chuck. Being a star, being on commercials, and being like the
Mhm.
dude, like nah, I'd rather be the dude than the
But
dude.
look at Chuck. Look how much flack everybody gives him. Look how much Shaq roast him for being ringless
But
on the show.
but
Look how
that's
he gets
because
so much flack.
of Chuck. That's
Yes.
because of Chuck. That's because of who he is. Like Chuck be giving it, and he be trying to. He'd take it, because he like I know what I am, but he like to give it, and that's the reason
The
why
other the other thing is, and I'll say this: that dude who wore 23 for 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 the Bulls, he stopped a lot of niggas from getting champions.
though.
Patrick
Right,
Ewing don't have
Mhm.
a ring. John Starks them don't have a ring. Reggie
right.
Miller cries probably tears at night because he don't have a ring because of this dude. Like Clyde is happy that the nigga took a break and he got
Reggie was supposed
10.
to.